Like it or loathe it, we all give out data. This is Milan on the day of a very important derby game. You can see the build-up of people around the ground before the game, but what's particularly interesting is how people use their phones before, during and after the first half. It's the result of research analysing crowd numbers from mobile phone usage, the conclusion of which found that crowds could be reliably counted using phone and Twitter data.
Obviously, it's of great interest to know how many people are in a certain area if you think of preventing crowd disasters or actually for emergency response. So this first calibrational study allows us actually to draw on the vast amount of data which is out there, which we are producing as we go along, just by following our everyday activities. These GPS traces basically allow us to infer or help with the task and challenge to estimate how many people are in a certain area.
And while any study based on Twitter or smartphone usage is certainly open to bias in terms of the type of people the information is coming from, those behind the data insist that it is accurate and could even be used to track the large-scale movement of people. One of the most top-of-mind movements of people at the moment is the mass migration of people coming out of places like Syria and Afghanistan. Do you think your study would be able to monitor those people?
So actually what we know is that a lot of people coming from these countries are using smartphones in order to organize their travel throughout countries in Europe. So I would say that this might be a little more complicated to use exactly the type of data we have used in Milan. But in another very recent study, we used data from a global service. We used Flickr, and some of these photos carry GPS information as part of their metadata.
That metadata allows us to see where those photos have been taken, and it can give a glimpse into the movement of people or crowds over a certain period of time. Information that could prove vital in terms of safely predicting where big crowds will be.